Today on The Real.
What happens in girl chat?
Stays in girl chat.
Or does it?
Oh, I say love you all the time in the bed, though. You know.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Then, when our men let loose.
He actually dances. He dances.
Not well.
He can dance.
Plus, the legendary John Singleton.
And we're one day closer to one of the best days ever. Jennifer Lopez is coming this Friday.
The Real.
Girl chat?
Yes! I am.
Okay, so a new beauty trend that has everyone talking is freckling. It's an hour-long procedure in which freckles are tattooed onto your face.
Oh, dang.
Here's the thing, though. It could last for up to 3 years. So, ladies, would you ever try this new beauty procedure? Can last for 3 years.
Hell no. We were just talking about this when it came to makeup. The center of your face is so important to have that globe, that strobe, you know, right here. So when you muddle it with things, what if it turns out wrong? What if as skin ages, the dots start to mold together? I like that it's not so
who wants to look like
permanent.
Pippi Longstocking?
That's what I don't understand.
I do love freckles, though. I do love that.
It reminds me of 5-year-olds.
But it's so cute. Remember when Tamia came out with her video, So Into You, and she had that splash of freckles across her nose? I loved it right there.
But I think natural freckles are pretty, not like the ones that they tattoo. That's me, because it looks kind of, my personal opinion, it just doesn't look real to me. Like Lonnie was saying, you know when you have a doll and you see that they put freckles on their face? That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's what doesn't it hurt on your face, a tattoo?
I'm sure it's a tattoo. It probably feels just like a tattoo, just on your face. My thing is, it's so funny to me how the beauty industry has literally convinced us that the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
My sister and I recently went to, like, it's always...
Yeah.
Exactly, yes, I love that. Okay. Because my sister has super thick hair. When I tell you, like, low-key abnormally thick hair, like her ponytails are like this.
Oh, so
and so she goes to the hair salons and they're like, oh, we need to use shears to thin out your hair.
No.
And then I would say that I have like a normal amount of hair. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna put 4 packs of hair in your head. And I try to listen to that. I'm like, that's literally, you're telling the person that has thick hair, we're gonna make yours thin. And you're telling the person that has thin hair, we're gonna add 3 packs of fake hair into yours to give her what you just took away from her.
Right.
It's literally the opposite. If you're dark skinned, they're like, we got BB cream to lighten your skin. If you're light skinned, go get a spray tan. It's like you can never, if you have freckles, you're trying to find a way to get rid of your freckles. If you don't have freckles, let's tattoo them on your face. When are we gonna be happy with just what we have?
Owning what you have naturally.
Right.
Enjoy that.
I agree
Don't
with
you
you.
notice it? Don't you notice that people with curly hair want straight hair? People with straight hair want curly hair.
People with light hair want dark hair. People with dark hair want light hair.
What if you do like the look of that innocence that freckles can give you sometimes? Like right now, you're sporting a super sultry, smoky eye. That suits a look. You want to have a little bit of a bedroom look, you know? I like freckles giving you that innocent sunburst look. So with something like this, like I actually did a tutorial where you can do it with a pen. And all you have to do, see what I mean, is just like a Too Faced pen, just give yourself a little couple of sprinkles, and it gives you this really innocent finish.
They actually have a new way, Jeannie, where you take a brush.
Thank you.
You can YouTube this. There's this really other cool way that you can do it that's not permanent. You literally can wash your face and take it off. And it's actually with a speckle brush. So you take a brush and you dip it and you just go like that and all the little spots come on your face and it looks really
I don't
natural.
mind, you know, I'm just worried about the permanent stuff. I don't mind like stuff like that that's, you know, temporary. It's the permanent stuff that people do that I think, you know, because you can always change wigs and things like that.
And it's fun to experiment. every now and then.
Yeah, but
like
I don't
the-
know about me. I'm too dark for freckles, so it's just.
Wait, you
look
would
like
That's not
spots.
true. Like, people think that people that are brown skinned don't have
Yes.
freckles. That is not true.
But I'm saying if I naturally put freckles on, if we tried to do that, I would look crazy.
No, you wouldn't.
It would look like acne marks.
No, it would look
Yes, it
innocent.
would.
Freckles immediately give a look of innocence, just like lashes give them.
We gonna try
Am I
it.
the only one that naturally here has freckles?
I
You
have freckles.
She has freckles.
I honestly, you guys, didn't even notice I had
Yeah.
freckles until I got social media, because then people were complimenting me on my freckles. Thank you.
That's
But,
gorgeous.
yeah, I didn't even think it was a thing.
Yeah.
It was.
Now I have moles.
I
Yeah.
have
A
moles
mole
too. Yeah.
up here. Where's
What,
somewhere?
do you? It's a beauty mark.
Yeah.
Oh, you
they
should
always
write
cover
that.
it up
That's
with makeup.
pretty, Lonnie.
I always say if the mole,
But
if
this
the
is
mole's
the thing,
pretty,
though.
you can call. If the mole is gross and it has hair, call it a mole. But if it's pretty, call it a beauty mark.
But-
I like that. There is one beauty thing that I, till this day, from year 1998 till now 2017, that I think needs to be tapped out because I never think it looks real.
What?
Colored contacts. Come on now. Come on now.
People still
When you're-
wear
They
colored
do.
contacts?
When you're talking and you're blinking and
Kanye?
you're rolling your eyes and your contact is chilling right there where your pupil's over there, come on now. That doesn't look cute.
I'm not trying to be funny. Do people still wear colored
Kanye.
contacts?
No, I've seen it.
Kanye wears
I've seen
them.
it.
Yeah, it's a lot of people
Yeah, but
still wear
that's like
them.
more
That's
so
for
for like
fashion.
arts
That's
and fashion.
editorial.
We're
Yeah.
talking about people that are actually trying to convince you that their eye color is a different color than
Tell
brown.
it.
It's still, I mean, they still selling them. I'm telling you. So somebody
Some
wearing
people
them.
permanently change their eye color. You can do that
Oh,
now.
yes.
Yes.
Like Tiny.
Yeah,
Tiny
Tiny
was pretty.
permanently changed
I do
hers
like that.
to, I think it was blue.
Like a
To a
violet.
gray blue.
It actually, you guys, in person,
It
looks
was beautiful.
It looks
It's gorgeous.
real.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's this Asian girl that lives down the block from my house, and she put on straight periwinkle blue eyes. Our people don't come like that. Don't fake it.
If
Well-
they're mixed, I've seen it. If they're mixed,
You show me that Asian person with the blue eye.
I will. They're mixed, so they're kind of like,
if
they
they're
have a little
mixed,
white
then
in
it's-
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's all
That's a Google.
trends, Gina,
Yeah.
and nothing's wrong with trends.
Yes,
That's all
yes.
it is, okay?
Okay.
It's trends.
Make sure it looks a little natural.
Okay, and
Yes.
speaking of things that trend, BuzzFeed.com feels that there's a few phrases from our childhood that we need to bring back, like
I'm
take
so
a chill
excited.
pill, or rad, and
Yes.
you know, do you guys remember talk to the hand?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, I used to finish it. Tina and I used to say, talk to the hand because the face don't understand. You remember that? That's a good
Yes,
one.
I
That's
do
a good
remember
one.
that.
That's a great one.
What are some other old school phrases that you know would be fun to bring back?
Man.
You know, I would like to bring back some of those 70s, you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
can you dig it?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Jive
can.
turkey.
Sometimes it bees like that.
Yes, sometimes.
That's the 70s on that, I don't know.
What's a jive turkey?
Catch you on the flip side.
Oh, catch you on
you
the
know.
flip side.
That's still, yes,
You
yes.
know, it's like things that
that
they.
mean?
It's funny how the 70s it was totally different. How slang just you know like.
The 80s had their slang too.
Yeah, they had theirs.
Y'all remember
but
like
the 70s
Yep.
to me was like get down.
Cool.
Yes, it had a
Get
boogie
down.
funk to it.
Oh, boogie-
But
oh.
because it was my favorite show, do you guys remember? Damn, Gina!
Yeah.
That's the best.
That was
I'm
the
not letting
80s.
that go away.
But they
That's
just
the
brought
80s.
that back in the 2000s because it's just funny to say.
Right.
Don't you ever see that? Like on people's Instagram posts, they're
Yes.
always saying, damn,
Yes.
Gina?
I
And
do.
now it's Bye Felicia. That's
Yes,
the one now
that's the
for
new
one.
2000.
That
Do
can't
y'all-
go away. I
Do
love
y'all
that.
remember you look toe up from the flow up?
Yes!
Yes. Oh, when people would say, girl, you styling and profiling.
Yes.
I like that
Oh,
one
I
too.
love that.
I'm trying to think of
And
another. Oh.
okay, so this is, I think it's only because my favorite, my friend, E40 says it, but you have to be, it's better in outdoor settings when you're like, bitch! That's a good one. You gotta be, you gotta, it's like, but yes! You don't remember that?
When do you
That's-
say
No,
that,
I
Katie?
remember that. I don't know when
Do
it's
not
good to
marry
use.
that.
Bitch!
It's like a little too short. It's gotta come from the stomach.
Okay, when are you going to use that?
Yeah, I was about to say, when do you use it?
and not get hit.
Like, I know. It depends on where you're saying it. Like, if I see Tam Tam, like, from across the parking lot,
Yes.
I'd be like, yo, Tam, bitch!
Do y'all remember? Or maybe it was just kind of like, because I lived in Silmar, and they
Uh-oh.
used to be like,
Silmar.
Silmar.
Where is
you
that?
have to be from LA to know where Silmar is. When you're like,
not in
when
LA.
when you like really wanna do something, they're like, are you down? And you're like, yeah, I'm down. You don't remember that? No? Or what about?
Wait, we can't let that slide. We can't let that slide.
You heard of that, right?
You heard it, right? Aid, you heard it. There was a little spin on her vernacular right there.
No, it was because you guys. No, okay, this is the thing. I was about to say, if you live in LA, you know that Silmar, there's lots of Latinos.
Yes.
Okay, so they used to be like, "Are you down, Espe? Are you down?" And I used to be like, "Yeah, I'm down." Or they used to say, "Ooh, you've been burned, homie." Y'all remember that?
Burned is
What does
like,
it mean?
what does that mean?
Oh my God! I know I'm not the only one, right?
What does it mean you've been burned? That sounds
That
like...
don't
it
sound
means
too
like-
good.
That's
Exactly.
referring to STDs. What do we have going on here?
Yeah,
It means like, you know, when you're burned, it doesn't feel good. Like you didn't do well.
If
like,
anything burns on your body, it shouldn't feel good.
I know, that's why they say, "Oh, you've been burned."
No, the term I really like from your people is when you meet a guy and you go, "I poppy." Yeah.
Oh, I poppy.
That one never goes out of style.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That one never goes out of style. Now, what I will say is a lot of the things that New York came out with, they never went out of style, and we still use them till this day. Thank
What?
you very much.
That's the same thing for the Bay Area.
New York.
We got hella. Yo, that's
Do
hella
people still
dope.
use hella?
Hella,
Nah.
yes.
Okay.
How about off the heezy?
No.
No, we don't.
What up,
nothing
shorty?
easy on it. No.
What up, shorty? What up, shorty? Was that
That's more like ATL, Shawty.
yeah.
Okay.
What's a good classic New York one?
I still use everything. I'll be like, yo, that is so fly. That is
Yes.
dope.
Dope.
I use dope,
Dope.
fly. I'm like, yo, I was mad tired last night. I use
Yes.
mad for everything. Mad
Yes.
this, mad that. I was mad tired, dope, fly. That's the bomb. Or I'll
That's
just
the
be like, yo,
bomb.
that meal was
Don't
bomb.
say that at the airport.
That is true.
Don't.
That is true. Now, here's something, you guys, most of us would rather not hear. You need to have a tooth pulled.
From the
You don't want to
dentist.
hear that. Well, one dentist has found a brilliant way to keep his patients calm and entertained while reclining in the dental chair. He has part of the ceiling, you guys, covered with a scene from Where's Waldo.
Oh, that's cute to distract you.
Exactly. So they just thought it would help calm children down. But you guys, it's also helping distract, like you just said, some adults from the grueling pain that sometimes comes from dental work. So I have to ask you guys, are you afraid of the dentist? Do you like going to the dentist? Oh, okay, they are
Give an
afraid.
applause if you are afraid of the dentist. Oh, it's the worst.
And what do you need to distract you from a dentist drill or needle? What do you need?
Why are you laughing, Lonnie?
What do you use? What distracts you?
Oh, my dentist talk too much, okay?
Oh, that's
my
the worst,
dentist
too.
will, I don't need no distraction. She catches me up on everything. That she asking me questions about the show, and she's nosy. I mean, and then she's doing this, and then sometimes she gets so caught up in her stories that she's like in my mouth, and then she's like, "Cause see, I believe in you." I'm like, keep working, keep working. So I don't have that problem with.
Why do they ask you questions when you're busy? Why
They're
do
trying to relax you, I think.
So what did you do yesterday?
Why
You're
are
like,
you asking me a question?
What'd you say? Could you please continue? Because I want to get this over with. You know what I mean? It's like
she
so
does
bad.
that.
Yeah.
She does
Do you
that.
think this would help distract you staring up and looking for Waldo?
I think it would, except,
She need to put a picture of Idris up there.
I need something more grown up. That's a good one. Yes.
I
Do
would
you
get a-
like the dentist?
Oh no, I can't stand the dentist. No, and then the thing is I was never good at finding Waldo. So then I would just get more frustrated and annoyed because I'm like, oh my God, where is Waldo?
Yes.
But honestly, my dentist, I think he figured it out, y'all.
What?
Every room has a television and
so
he
does
has
mine.
Netflix. So you can sit there and watch any show you want to
You
watch.
can really like Netflix and
chill.
Yes. Netflix and
Your
chill.
dentist got that?
Yes.
My dentist don't even have TVs in her office.
Yeah, mine does
That's
too.
amazing.
Yeah.
But you guys, it's not the actual dentist that scares me. You guys know I'm scared of drugs and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So I literally get dental work done with nothing.
What?
Yeah.
You don't take drugs? You
I-
don't numb?
No, I'm
What?
scared of numbing. You know this. I
Yes,
said
I
Oh my
know, but I'm
gosh.
still trying to understand. Like, what about root canal?
Yeah.
do everything with no drugs.
You've done a root canal,
I just
raw?
recently got 2 cavities filled.
What?
With absolutely no drugs, no nothing.
Adrienne, you're a thug.
I take the pain. I take it like a G. I be in there bearing down, but I would much rather that than the feeling that like Novocaine or lidocaine gives me. It's such a bad
Does
feeling.
it hurt you though?
No, okay, so I am stimulant sensitive, which means like I can't really do caffeine too much, or I can't do anything that makes my heart race, because it's really bad for me. It makes me feel, it makes me feel terrible.
Yes.
Like, so I would rather take the pain than do any of the drugs.
I can't even. I think what's even worse than the pain of, or the sensitivity thing, is the sound.
Yeah.
The sound of that drill.
They should give headphones.
Well, so mine has headphones.
Really?
And you can pick, I know, because we don't have that type of money yet over in my dentistry with the TVs. But we have headphones.
He's very
and
reasonable. He is.
So we have headphones, and you can pick what radio station or what songs you want to listen to. So I like, you know, if they pick jazz or something chill, then I like it. But this one time, like when the song came out, it goes down in the DM.
Yeah.
And you're listening to it. There's certain songs that make your body do things you didn't know it was doing. So even if I'm sitting there, I'm like, it goes down in the DM. it go. And my dentist is like, Snapchat me that, and I'm like, wait, what? You can't, you know what I mean? So I think I need a new dentist, and I can't be listening to things like that.
Yeah, you need calming.
Yeah. Do you ladies ever find yourself saying, I love you, to people without even thinking about how much you really mean it? She's like, no, I do not.
No.
I love it. Well, an article in manrepeller.com recently asked the question, are we getting too casual with saying I love you?
Yes.
Okay, so for
people are.
instance, some people say I love you to everyone and anyone they know. Others use it as a way to say thank you to people. And some feel I love you is only meant for your significant others. So I want to get real with you ladies. Are you too casual with saying I love you? And you said no.
I'm not.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a New Yorker thing. I don't know if it's just the way I was raised. Like, and maybe it's a Scorpio thing. It takes a lot for me to say I love you. So if I tell you I love you, no, I love you. Like, I just don't. And I'm really uncomfortable with people that say I love you. Mm-hmm. It makes me really uncomfortable. If you say I love you and then I can't say it back, it's just uncomfortable for me. But I have realized that in the church community, they use I love you all the time, and it makes me so uncomfortable.
Like what? Because
like,
I've met
like my husband's friends will be like just meeting me, and then after they meet me at church or whatever, they'll be like, I love you. It's great seeing, and I feel I'm like, okay, I get the idea of like I love you in the love of Christ. I'm here for it. Yes, Jesus is love. I agree, but I also think Jesus wants you to be sincere. Like, actually, when you mean I love you, then say I love you to the person. I think it's great to say, God bless you, have a great day, I hope the best for you. That's amazing, but don't just throw around I love you for anything and anything.
Well, I say I love you if money is involved, okay?
No way.
If I go to a meeting and they're about to sign me a check, I love you. Yes, I do.
But you probably
can
really
make
being
this
sincere.
happen.
You love the situation.
It's like,
I don't know.
Adrienne, there are Christians, because I grew up in the church community as well, and my grandmother is one of those people, but she just has that special gift. I don't, but she has that special gift of truly unconditionally loving everyone. She feels that it's a deed for her to do that. Aww. So when she says it, she truly means it, but I know for me, I'm very cautious.
For that we can find.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have.
I smooches.
I use different phrases because I'm like you. I'm very cautious about who I let into my circle. And there are people who have said, I love you, and I respond with, adore ya. Because adore doesn't mean the same as love to me, or sometimes I have a different inflection. So I won't say, I love you, I love ya. It's different. That's what I do.
I just say you I, you know.
No, because it's more than you I. Well, you I.
I one time was on a phone and someone said, I love you, and I didn't know what to say back, so I went, mwah, like I didn't know what to say.
No, but when dudes say it, though, like if a dude say it to me too soon, you know what I mean? You're like, you know I love you. I'm like, I'm feeling you. You know.
I say thank you.
I like that.
I think
say
that's
thank
different.
you.
When you're dating, you kind of watch those 3 words. It might, for people who might say it
I say
naturally-
love you all the time in the bed, though. You know.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. But then when you get out the bed, you like, that was just pillow talk. You know, we like to
Honey.
explain. and
Oh,
stuff.
my God.
You have to explain because those are just your emotions. You just can't help it. Just like you might love the action. Just like I love the action
Yeah.
of somebody signing me a check. I love you. Thank you so much. Now, I know more than anyone about how fun a wedding can be, especially if it's Adrienne's wedding.
Yes.
All right. But a recent article in Red Book magazine titled, I Hate the Weddings of My Husband's Friends, describes what happens when your man and his boys forget that they're adults and begin dancing around, talking loud and drinking, just like they did when they were back in college. All right, married women. Okay, at the table, that's you 3. Have you witnessed frat-like behavior with your husbands when they go out with their dudes and you
No,
know?
my man wasn't in a frat, so he don't act like that.
But what's his while out? Like, what
Exactly.
point, with what type of people and what thing do you see Israel do that you're like, okay, he's in his comfort zone with his old school friends?
It wouldn't be with his old school friends. It would be with me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, but when he gets with, you've never seen him in a.
They start speaking in tongues. I don't know. What do you mean? Like what's their comfort? Like, do you get what I
like
mean?
a-
It's a different.
You know how guys, like, when with their old friends, they might have a handshake they do, or a dorky
Right,
laugh, or
right.
Just drink a little bit more than they're supposed
Yes.
to.
No,
Right.
he would do that with me.
Okay.
yes.
Well, we can't go anywhere with you.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
Tam.
like, don't fetch over here. I got nothing for you, people.
So Tam,
Adam's
I
got
know
it.
Adam does though.
Like, he doesn't drink beer. Like, Iz doesn't do any of that.
Got it. Adam does. Adam, though, is a lot of fun. I actually like to see him get a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Because usually at home, he is Mr. Dad. He's a news reporter.
Buttoned up.
Yeah, buttoned up. So when he's out with his friends, he's a good time.
But like what?
I
What
love
would
it.
he do? I gotta picture it, because I can't see him doing that.
You've seen it, Lonnie. He actually dances. He dances.
Not
He
well.
can dance?
Did you say not well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. He does have a 2-step, but he's smiling a lot. The only thing is he's really loquacious. Like, he talks so much. He already talks a lot, but he just talks and talks and talks.
And it gets
talks and talks and
faster.
talks. Yes, and then you can't understand him.
Yeah.
He gets like white boy wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good
Basically,
stuff.
That's
I didn't
good
want to
stuff.
say that. Thanks, Gina. You said it.
Drink. Life is full of ups and downs, highs and lows, and loads of dilemmas in between. Now, most of the time, we feel like, I got this. But other times, we need some guidance. That's where our girl Tam Tam comes in. She's here to give you the advice you need. Get close, because it's time for Tamaras Take.
Okay, our story is from an email from Lavonda Downard in Somerville, South Carolina. She watches us on News 2. We just want to say, hey, Lavonda. Okay, she writes, hi, ladies. Tamara, I really need your help. My 4-year-old son and I have run into a few situations where other children have behaved horribly on play dates, as in disrespecting their parent or others, and the parent did nothing to correct the child or redirect their behavior. I know that all children will go through phases, but there is a difference between misbehaving and being blatantly disrespectful and running over your parents.
Oh, no.
I don't want that kind of behavior rubbing off on my son.
Right.
My question to you is, what are your rules and guidelines on play dates? P.S. Thank you for your radiant beauty. You truly inspire me to be unapologetic about who I am. Thank you.
That is very
Yes,
Tam, this
I
is
love
a
that.
good one.
This is a good one. Okay, well, first of all, I just want to tell you that you are an amazing mother already. You are, because she's thinking about the right thing.
Yeah.
Behavior actually is learned, so there is nothing wrong with you not wanting to continue to have that play date with that specific child or that specific mom, because the whole idea of a play date is to expose your child to social skills so that they can learn manners, sharing, cooperation. So if that child is not expressing that, and more importantly, the mother is not implementing those skills, that play date is going to be a recipe for for disaster.
Yep.
So it's really important to have a play date with moms or you know, families that actually share those parental values. There's nothing wrong with that. Some rules and guidelines to have a successful play date for my family. It's actually really, really easy. Definitely stay prepared in the beginning, plan ahead. Make sure the timing is right. You want to make sure that your child is in their best mood. So make sure that they have eaten something or had a great nap. Location is big. I know for me, I want to keep my children engaged. So definitely have the play date at a park or a really cool jungle gym. And then this is a big one, you guys, duration. Don't prolong the play date. Children, they have very short attention spans, so just keep it less than 2 hours. So an hour or an hour and a half is just enough time. Another thing, think of their ages and their personalities. Make sure that it's a great match. So my 2-year-old isn't gonna have the greatest play date with a child who's 10. They're not gonna, you know, mesh well.
Yes.
The other thing is think of their personalities. If you have a son like my son who is very energetic, outgoing, likes to do, he's probably not going to play well with a child who is, you know, kind of quiet or just, you know, want to read or watch a movie. He'll get bored and the other child will get, like, really annoyed.
Got it.
So that's pretty much it.
But what do you do if the other kid's a punk?
If the other kid is a punk,
What do you
that's
do
the
then?
thing. You just stop the play dates.
Yeah.
You know, because your child, whether you want to or not, your child is going to learn that type of behavior. And then, this is a big one. I'm gonna say something, and you don't want me to say something because then the two moms are gonna go at it, and then you don't want the child seeing the two moms go at it because then the children are gonna go at it, and that's why I said it's gonna be a recipe for disaster.
Tam, you give the best advice, really you too, okay? Now, our next guest really needs no introduction, but let's give it a try. He was the youngest and first African-American Oscar nominee for Best Director for Boys in the Hood. Then he went on to bring us movies like Poetic Justice, Baby Boy, and Four Brothers. He was also recently nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Directing for his work on The People vs. O.J. Simpson. Today, he's here to tell us all about his newest project for BET called Rebel. Please welcome the one and only John Singleton.
And honored to have you.
Yes.
Okay, now, straight out of college, you wrote and directed, you guys, Boys in the Hood! Now, you were only 22 years old. How did you get people to take you seriously at such a young age?
I had a mouth on me.
I get that.
I was a hustler. My whole idea in college was to get out of school and be like the people I knew that were playing basketball and football. I wanted to be a first-round draft pick in the film business. And so my whole goal was that. And so I did it.
That is a great way to think about it. So smart.
Now, you kicked off the acting careers of people like Ice Cube, Janet Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne, Tupac, Taraji P. Henson.
Amazing.
What did you see in them that made you know they were perfect?
They were just interesting people to me. Whenever I'm looking at actors, I'm always like if I can look at them and I don't see right through them, you know what I mean? Then it's like, whoa, okay, they can hold my attention, I know they'll hold all of your attention in the movie.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Great way to see it.
Now, you directed Michael Jackson's video, Remember the Time. Did he personally call you about that?
No, that was, it started as a prank. It was a friend of mine. He's no longer with us. His name is Lloyd Avery, too. He's the guy who shoots Ricky in Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
He's from my neighborhood. And he called me up late at night. He did a high voice like Michael Jackson. And it was, you know, I was half asleep, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll call you tomorrow, like, you know, whatever. Is this really Michael? Yes. So he said, call me tomorrow, right? And so I called my agent, and I said, Michael Jackson called me out of the blue, saying, you know, he wanted to meet with me. Could you go see what he wants? They called Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson called me in for a meeting and said, hey, I wanted to talk to you about doing a video. I said, you called me, right? He says, no, I didn't call you. He says, I thought Sandy, he thought his manager, San Diego, Allen, called me. But Michael said, no, I didn't call you. And then we found out it was my friend Lloyd. So
all from a prank.
From a prank that I ended up doing it.
Sometimes they say when you speak things into reality, your friend spoke that into reality.
Okay, and it happened.
Wow.
Yeah, that is so crazy.
Michael always had a reputation of being
a jokester.
Yes.
He was always a jokester.
Did you experience any of that?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What did he do?
The last day we were shooting, I remember a time he bombed my whole trailer with stink bombs. So it smelled like farts.
Oh,
way.
my God.
Oh, that's nasty and so good.
Yeah. And he just laughed about it, he was always joking. If you've seen the video of that whole thing with he's joking, with Eddie and everything and stuff, and Eddie's fear of birds and stuff. He bought a falcon. He sent that old footage where the hawk jumps on Eddie almost.
Yes.
And Eddie jumped out and
That's all real.
Yeah, that's all real.
Just having fun.
Yeah,
Now, you
just
work
having
with
fun.
a lot of talented people. Do you ever get starstruck by anyone?
Yeah, I do, but I usually get starstruck by people that I don't work with, people that I want to work with, whatever. But the last time I got starstruck was on OJ, when I was working with John Travolta, and I had to work with him for a week and a half, and I just couldn't bring myself to talk about Saturday Night Fever and Pulp Fiction.
Yes,
It was so hard. I was like, damn, Cuba, we started together. Cuba and I started together on Boys, so we're but every time I was about to, I was like. And then my daughter comes to set. She's like, oh, my God, John Travolta. Oh, my God, I love you so much. And I'm like, why'd you do this to me?
So did you ever talk to him, or you just...
I know I talk to him all the time, but I never talked to him about his stuff that I,
wanted to...
as a legend that he is,
Right,
right.
So.
It's like, I'm here trying to play cool, and my daughter comes and wilds out.
Exactly.
I get it.
And wilds out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Now, you have a new show coming out on BET called Rebel, which we're so excited about. So tell us a little bit about the show.
Rebel is, she's a private detective. She starts as a cop, and then because of something that happens in her family, she becomes a private detective. It's kind of like Shaft with a sister. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She's a hero for a time.
Finding the perfect product for your hair is all about the ingredients. So today, we're mixing up the best blends for all your hair needs. You'll want to sip on this advice. This is Turned Up Tresses. We are lucky enough to be joined by the master mixtress herself, founder of the amazing hair product, Camille Rose, Janelle Stevens. How's it going, Janelle?
Wonderful. Thank you for having me. Yes.
We're so excited to have you here. All right, now, Janelle, you're actually a therapist by trade. What made you want to start out a hair care line?
Well, I started having kids.
Yes.
I have 5 kids.
Oh,
And they all suffered from severe eczema, bleeding eczema.
No way.
So I had these cute little kids that people would come up to them and saw their skin really, really dry. Nothing on the market that I could find worked for them. I started Googling ingredients and was shocked to see and learn what was in products that was on the market.
Yeah,
so
and why they weren't working or whatever.
Yes, yes. And so I spent many hours researching ingredients, and I told my husband, that's it, I'm gonna make everything myself.
I love that. All right, so you call yourself the master mix just because you blend everything from your product line yourself. You do it yourself. Now, we're ready for you to show us which ingredients you combine to make these awesome products that we're about to check out right now. All right, so Jeannie, what do you have over here?
All right, Aid. I have ginger root and aniseed oil. These are so great for hair because I love them in teas and food.
Yes, I juice with ginger every morning.
Yes. I love
and
that.
ginger is very, very, very healing.
Yes.
It's a natural antiseptic. It cleans the scalp. It also promotes hair growth.
Right.
And aniseed oil is a light oil that prevents dandruff, and it also stimulates hair growth and seals your ends.
See, who
to
knew
lock
that?
in moisture as well.
So that's what's in this.
Yes.
I'm taking it. This is mine. mind. I hope you don't mind.
Honey, what do you got over there?
Oh, you know what? I have rice milk and macadamia oil. I mean, you blend these two together because I eat this part.
Rice milk is full of B vitamins. It strengthens the hair root. It leaves a great shine. It nourishes the scalp as well as the hair. And it leaves your hair very, very soft. Macadamia oil is full of omega vitamins. It easily absorbs into the hair without weighing your hair down.
Listen.
Oh, see? How cool is that?
All right.
I love that.
2 key ingredients in my Curl Love Moisture Milk, which is a leave-in conditioner.
See, that is so awesome. All right, now let's see what Tamaras got going on over there for the last follicle formula. Now, I want to hear about this. What is this super? Why is it called follicle formula?
Aloe Whip Butter Gel is a light styler. Aloe vera is very, very healing.
Yes.
It heals the scalp. It stimulates hair growth. It detangles. It leaves your hair very, very soft. It gives you a nice shine to your hair.
Yes.
As well as almond oil. It's light. It stops the hair from breaking, shedding. It repairs ends if they're split. And it just leaves a great overall shine on your hair, and it revives dull, lifeless hair.
I love that.